guys, our Terra's kitchen vessel has arrived. We are going to unbox it and break it all down for you, and we're going to start right now. Hi guys, Cindy with Supposably Chic. Today we are going to talk Terra's kitchen. You heard me mention in the intro that they call this a vessel, and that is really one of the keys that differentiates Terra's kitchen from any of the other food subscription programs you may be familiar with. The shipping vessel which they use is very unique, and I'm going to show it to you guys right now. It starts with the sort of, I don't know, Get Smart escape room locks that keeps everything sealed and very much cold. Okay, so the first thing we do when we open up these doors is you see that there is a sealing lid on here, so you pull that guy out, and immediately you see that it almost looks like a little mini refrigerator. And guys, quite honestly, that's what it is. The first thing we see is the recipe cards, which I will take out and talk about in a minute. This week we got 3 recipes. I believe, if I remember correctly, 2 of them are seafood and 1 is chicken. But one of the differentiating factors for Terra's Kitchen is that they actually send all of the food in this sort of refrigerated and sectioned vessel. You see here are all of our meats. We've got 2 chicken breasts and a tilapia. And as you take them out, you see they actually also include, grab it here, it's a little easier. They include these ice water containers, and that's what keeps this thing, in addition to the sort of little mini fridge concept, that's what keeps everything cold. The other differentiating factor with Terra's Kitchen is they have already chopped, measured, and cut everything for you. So you're not going to get a whole zucchini, you're not going to get a half a head of lettuce. You're going to get exactly what is needed for your recipe, and all you have to do is peel off the seal and dump the food in whatever cooking method you're going to use. The only drawback to Terra's Kitchen is that they're all individually packaged, whereas so let's say on a Home Chef, all of the ingredients for one meal are in one bag. This one you actually have to sort them yourself. If you can look really closely here, it does tell you the recipe number. So like this one is 318 and this one is 221. So each one of these are an ingredient to one of the 3 recipes that we got. Okay, so I'm gonna package everything, put this on the counter, and sort of show you how the Terra's Kitchen concept works. Okay guys, now that I have everything unloaded from the vessel, I just want to take a minute and show you sort of how it's constructed. It has a metallic bottom. It does have dividers in here so that stuff doesn't get shook around in transit. It is delivered from the Terra's Kitchen warehouse in 1 day, so it goes overnight. And what it does, quite honestly, if I put my hand in here, it actually feels like it's the inside of a refrigerator. I'm not an engineer, so I can't tell you exactly how they do it, but I will tell you that there's no concerns on our part if you leave it out, if you don't get home till 5 or 6 p.m. and then you go get the box off your porch, it's going to be perfectly cold. Okay guys, one side note, because Terra's Kitchen sends such a phenomenal vessel, they want this guy back every time, but it's really an easy process. Like I said, you take all the food out of it, you put this guy back in, and you close these, and then the shipping label just peels off to reveal the return label. Okay, so all you do is you just shut it up, you take this off, and then you set this back outside. They have an automatic pickup the next business day. So you set this outside Monday morning, you come home Monday afternoon, it's gone. Okay, so now let's spend some time talking about the recipes and the ingredients. We do indeed have 2 chicken meals and 1 fish meal for this week. Our chicken meals are the garlic mushroom smothered chicken and the grilled chicken tacos with avocado goat cheese sauce. Our fish recipe is going to be the grilled tilapia with zucchini and parsley caper sauce. In addition to the recipe cards, Terra's Kitchen also sends you sort of a master ingredient list so you can check them off as you take them out of your vessel to make sure you got everything. So again, we're a little different than Home Chef because Home Chef puts everything in a bag, so you just take a bag out. But what you can see here is I have actually divided everything by meal. Okay, so this is everything I need to make the tilapia. This is everything I need to make the chicken tacos, and everything I need to make the mushroom chicken. So I will probably set them in my refrigerator this way and then just pull one out when I'm ready to cook. Again, let's talk a little bit about what Terra's Kitchen does that's different from anybody else. On the mushroom chicken, what comes with it is minced garlic, parsley, scallions, mushrooms, and chicken. Okay, so here are our sliced scallions, again, exactly the size and the amount we need. We have 2 tubs of sliced mushrooms and then the chicken breast. All of the small things that were on here, which was the garlic, the parsley, etc., comes in its own little container. So you'll get one container that has all the little tiny pieces that are left over. So for instance, here you can see we've got the parsley and we have the garlic. If we can look at the recipe card really quickly, on the front, in addition to giving you a description of the recipe, it tells you how many it serves, how long it's going to take to make, what the calorie and nutrition makeup is, and then again, if it is any type of specific diet. Like this one is a paleo recipe. They have some that are vegetarian. In a few minutes, I'm actually going to go to the Terra's Kitchen website with you and show you how you select and how you can filter different types of meals. So guys, tonight I think we're probably going to start with the garlic mushroom chicken. We're kind of big fans of mushrooms, and like I said, there's 2 full things of mushrooms on here. So stay tuned. We will be back with the prep, cooking, and a review of our first meal. Okay guys, Terra's Kitchen dinner number 1. This is garlic mushroom smothered chicken. I threw in some mashed potatoes. You can see it's got a great juice. There's scallions, mushrooms, chicken, and mashed potatoes. And guys, bon appetit. So guys, night number 1 with Terra's Kitchen. As I mentioned, we did the garlic mushroom smothered chicken. It is a 1-pan paleo meal. Okay, we did throw on some mashed potatoes. Gosh guys, it was good. There were actually more mushrooms than I could eat, which I'm not sure I ever thought I could say that, but it is true. The chicken was sort of pan cooked and then set aside while you prepared the mushrooms. The crispy scallions were phenomenal. I don't know if I've had crispy scallions before, and they actually made the meal, I think. If you watched our Home Chef review last week, you know we talked about a mushroom gravy that actually had some sherry in it. In retrospect, I'm actually thinking if I threw a splash or 2 of sherry in those mushrooms when they first started to cook, it probably would have made this dish go off the hizzy. But quite honestly, it was good. It was filling. I did throw some mashed potatoes on there, so we were able to take that the garlic and mushroom juice and kind of put it on the mashed potatoes. Interesting thing though, I wanted to share with you, one of the instructions on the recipe card said to take it to medium high to high heat to cook the garlic and the parsley, and quite honestly it actually sort of cooked onto the bottom of the pan, so I threw a little more garlic on just to be safe. So if I were to do this again, I would probably do it on medium high heat. But all in all, recipe number 1 is a big thumbs up, and we will see you again for night number 2. Hello everybody, night number 2, meal number 2. These are grilled chicken tacos with avocado goat cheese sauce. We turn them into tostadas, threw a little bit of Mexican rice on the side, and guys, we'll be back after dinner to give you the wrap up. Hi guys, recap of night number 2. If I looked a little frazzled when I was plating the food, it's because I was. This recipe was a little disappointing on a bunch of different levels, and I will tell you from the top. Grilled chicken tacos with avocado goat cheese sauce. Okay, it comes with, if you guys can see here very closely, 12 ounces of chicken tenders, an avocado, goat cheese, a lime, pico de gallo, and corn tortillas. Okay, first crash and burn was it did not come with chicken tenders. It came with chicken breasts. So I had to sort of cut them down myself. You saw the pictures. I just sort of cut it into 6 chunks and cooked it. The other distressing thing is it talks about cooking the chicken first, setting the chicken aside, and then letting it set for 5 minutes, cutting it, chopping it all up, and then making the tortillas. Okay, so you take that process, plus the fact that the pico de gallo was cold, the goat cheese and avocado sauce is cold. The entire meal was cold by the time we got ready to eat it. And I am from California, guys, so I'm gonna tell you right now, I know legit Mexican food, and pico de gallo does not include jalapeno peppers. Okay, if you're going to send a box dinner subscription, you don't send pico de gallo that is chock full of jalapeno peppers. And another thing that was distressing is it sounded like a great concept. You take your avocado and you blend it with your goat cheese. You throw a little bit of lime and you sort of smooth it out into a food processor. That's totally cool, except for the fact that avocado is not sticky, goat cheese is sticky. So I'm trying to doll up this sauce like nicely so it doesn't look, you know, terrible. And it would not come off the spoon. It would not come off the fork. It would not come off anything. So again, great idea. I don't think they quite thought it through. It's very not a Mexican meal for sure, even though it's got the word tacos in it, because that was just difficult as all get out. The flavors weren't bad. I think if I were to do this all over again, the chicken would be the last thing I would do. I would have the sauce completely cooked up first. I would have the tortillas cooking at the same time as the chicken. And then maybe I could have salvaged this meal. So guys, this one is a crash and burn. Stay tuned for meal number 3 because anything is higher than this one. Meal number 3 is grilled tilapia with zucchini with parsley caper sauce and orzo pasta. It looks really good. It smells really good. It's kind of light. We just grilled the fish on with olive oil and salt and pepper. So we will see how it goes and we'll talk to you guys after dinner. Hello all. This is night 3 and meal 3. We had the grilled tilapia and zucchini with the parsley caper sauce. Now I know it was really hard on Terra's Kitchen last night. I was very disappointed with the chicken tacos. They redeemed themselves a little bit with the tilapia and zucchini. Let me tell you one thing that I noticed off the bat, out of the box, whatever you want to call it. One of the things that's telling you so great about Terra's Kitchen is that they chop everything up for you and everything is ready to go. Well, guess what? When I opened up my containers for today, there is a whole zucchini sitting there with the ends cut off of it. Now, I don't know what that means. I don't know, maybe if you slice the zucchini thin, it wouldn't store and transport right. But anyways, it did sort of violate that code. The other thing that I found was interesting is if you look on here somewhere, it tells you that it actually sends 2 zucchinis and they only sent us 1. So it's actually 2 strikes on Terra's Kitchen because they didn't send us the tenders for last night's meal and they only sent us 1 zucchini today. So I went to the store and grabbed another one because we love zucchini. So it was good. A couple things of note, and I think actually this is more on me than it was on Terra's Kitchen. This recipe, as well as the chicken tacos, were both grilled chicken and grilled fish. It is winter time right now when I'm filming this, and while we're in California and our temperatures are mild, we have a nor'easter blowing in the East Coast. It's dumping a ton of snow, so nobody will be able to grill this time of year. So perhaps on your recipe selection, you have the grilled selections more in the summertime. The other thing was, on this recipe, you were supposed to grill the tilapia and the zucchini. Indoors, as you saw in the pictures, I actually had to, luckily, I have 2 grill type pans, and I had to use both of them, one for the zucchini and one for the tilapia. So, if we put aside all of the preparation snafus, the meal was good. It was a little bit on the lemony side for me and for my husband, both. It's supposed to take the juice of a half of a lemon, capers, parsley, olive oil, and garlic. 2 things I think may have attributed to the sort of over lemony flavor. The first one is the capers. I was reading a little bit on capers, and capers are actually packaged or packaged in brine. So perhaps maybe if we rinsed off the capers and didn't include the brine, maybe that was part of it. The second thing is I recently got, guys, this citrus juicer, right, for recipes. And let me first tell you, if you don't have one of these, it has revolutionized my life. It squeezes more juice out of a lemon than I even knew existed in a lemon. But that being the case, it doesn't say how to juice a lemon, and had I juiced a lemon by hand, I can tell you right now I would not have had as much juice as I did. So I'm gonna put some of that on me. But all in all, it was good. Again, a little too lemony. The tilapia is a wonderful fish, you guys. Grilled it up maybe 3.5 minutes on each side. It's kind of a thick white fish, and it takes different flavors really well. So the garlic and the salt was really good. Zucchini was one of our favorites here, so it's always good. And they paired it with the orzo pasta. I could see maybe pairing it with quinoa, because that's my favorite, or a couscous perhaps, because it was kind of pasta-y, if that's a word. But again, not our favorite meal for the Terra's Kitchen, not our least favorite meal for the Terra's Kitchen. So again, this is our third meal, our third after meal recap. So we'll come back and give you our final thoughts on this Terra's Kitchen review. I'm going to take just a few minutes and I'm going to go through the Terra's Kitchen website with you, just so you can kind of see what they have to offer and how easy it is to select your meals. First and foremost, Terra's Kitchen has over 60 meal items that you can add to your vessel on any given week. That, by far, is way more than any of the other meal subscription services. Just sort of as a comparison, Home Chef has usually about anywhere between 9 to 11. Okay, the other cool thing about Terra's Kitchen is you may think, gosh, it's going to take me forever to go through 60 meals every single week, and you're right, it will. What is cool is they have these filters over here. And let's just talk a little bit about that so I can show you what we're talking about. Let's say I want just chicken meals, or I want to look at just chicken meals. I can go to the ingredient drop down. I can select chicken. You can select everything from beef to pasta, etc. So I'm going to select chicken. And now you see that the only thing I have here in my selection is chicken. Everything from pan-seared chicken to a chicken sesame salad, on and on and on. But you can buy chicken tenders and chicken thighs just in bulk. But gosh, none of that is what I want for a meal, right? Right. So let's go back up here to the top and let's select meal type. Okay, I only want to look at chicken dinners. So I'm going to click dinner, and now you see my two filters are dinner and chicken. So everything I see here now is the actual meal. So you're not going to see chicken breasts, you're not going to see chicken salads. Okay, so again, everything from Mexican chili to chicken with cranberry compote, you name it. So you can see they have a bunch of different chicken options to choose from. So let's go back up and let's clear all of those filters. Now we have all 61 of them again. Let's say we want to really radically change our eating style, and we're going to go to dietary preferences. And we're going to scroll down. We could do paleo meals, we could do pescatarian. Let's select vegetarian. And we're not going to actually select the meal type, because I just want you to see what they have to offer. They've got broccoli and edamame sushi bowls. They have quinoa bowls. They have a 3-day detox you can buy. They've got Buddha bowls. They've got watermelon. And then you can just see, then they also have an entire line of smoothies and shakes. So you can, again, filter down to where you are pretty much right where you wanted to go. Like, let's say we said meal type, and we want to just look at vegetarian snacks. So now here are our vegetarian snacks. So you guys got to get the picture. The other cool thing about Terra's Kitchen is that you don't have to buy all meals, as you can see with these snacks and these drinks. Every vessel needs to have $72 to reach the minimum purchase to get a delivery, but you can create that $72 any way you want. So you could select 2 meals, a couple smoothies, some looks like some Sky yogurt, if that's what you wanted to do. You could try all snacks and 1 meal. You could do basically any configuration you wanted to, just to get it up to that $72. You can also, I don't know, I guess it doesn't show on here, but you can also skip a meal. If you're going to be out of town, you've got parties on a particular weekend, whatever reason, you just go into your delivery this is actually delivered for March 31st, and I can actually say skip if I want to, and they will not send me anything that week. So hopefully this gives you a little bit of more insight into how Terra's Kitchen processes work and how the selection works. Now let's recap our Terra's Kitchen meal review. We had 3 meals, which you guys saw us prepare, plate, and do an after dinner review. Night number 1 was the garlic mushroom smothered chicken. Night number 2 was the chicken tacos with the avocado goat cheese sauce. And night number 3 was the grilled zucchini and tilapia. As you guys saw, the garlic mushroom chicken was a big thumbs up. The chicken tacos was a humongous thumbs down. And the tilapia and zucchini overall was a thumbs up. I had some reservations about the preparation methods, but overall the meal was sound, the flavors were good, so we're gonna give night number 3 a thumbs up. Guys, Terra's Kitchen has been a part of our meal subscription process for a long time. We've ordered them multiple times. In fact, when we first started doing meal subscription plans, Terra's Kitchen was the first subscription plan we ordered. And we've never ever had a problem like we had this time around. So I'm going to go ahead and give Terra's Kitchen a pass. They've always, done a phenomenal job up until now. And they are growing, they are getting more consumers. They're sort of changing some of the ways that they do their meal plans. And so I'm wondering if perhaps that might be part of this problem, that the growing pains and that they haven't quite caught up to their consumer base yet. So all in all, it was a great meal review. We would do it again. And guys, I really would like for you to become part of this too. I have a link down below where you can actually start Terra's Kitchen for a big discount over what the normal price is. And I suggest that you try it. Again, it's a great way to take some of the stress out of your week. You've got the meals already here, ready to go in your fridge. They have everything chopped up. It is quite easily just pull the food out of the refrigerator, prepare it, and put it on the table for your family. So guys, we're having so much fun with these subscription boxes. We're doing them for clothing. We're doing them for food. We're actually working on some like grocery hauls right now, like the best snack foods, the best, ready to make healthy meals. And I don't want you guys to miss any of those, so I'm really asking you, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, because then you'll always be notified when we put out a new video. Also, please like and share this episode. Share the coupon with your friends. Let a bunch of people try this Terra's Kitchen and let me know what you think. If you've tried Terra's Kitchen, let me know. So far we've done Terra's Kitchen, we've done Home Chef. Let me know if you've tried and like Blue Apron, Plated, HelloFresh, any of those, because I just like to kind of get the community talking here on the channel and see how we can help one another out. So guys, until next time, this is Cindy at Supposably Chic, and make it a good one.